Hello, everybody, and welcome to a late monthly update for February, the month that I wanted to do so much stuff with. Unfortunately, life had other plans. So, as always, what I do with every month, a lot of this is for me, and also just to give you guys a little bit of updates, because I don't know, I like doing it. So, starting with the beginning of Fate of the Air, our continuation that I just really wanted to do with Nobutada and all y'all's custom officers. I will say that it's over. It's done. I recorded the last episode. The outcome is to be decided. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Am I happy with it? We'll see. But with that being done, we got what's next. I don't really know what to do next for a lot of reasons. I'm trying to. I want to do another. Well, I'm getting ahead of myself with that. Recording is going to be really hard lately. I put these in the wrong order, I really think. So, and this is supposed to keep me steady and keep me going in the right way. Okay, so when it comes to what's next, it depends, really. I want to do some more NA, which is down there at number 5, which we'll talk about. That's going to happen. I just don't know if I'm going to do it next or not. I kind of wanted to play Romance 8 again. I don't know why, but since I don't get, PlayStation doesn't get the really cool power-up kit that I really want to play, that's the only thing that's really been stopping me from re-downloading it. Yeah, we're still doing our Total War, and that's going pretty well. Which we should have some more of that soon. I got other strategy games. I kind of think maybe I'll just throw a random one in there. Caution to the wind, who knows? And there's also Neo Free came out, which I have criminally not been playing because a part of me is like, I'm gonna probably record this since I did that with Neo 2. And there's also Code Vein 2 that I thought about, but I don't want to overflow too much with Souls-like games because I'm already playing the first Berserker and I'm enjoying it and I'm trying to go through it. Plus, I know me, I'm probably going to want to do something special and do a kill count, and honestly, those are really hard to keep up with. I could also throw in one of the adventure games that I got going on. I could also do polls, throw out polls for everybody. And that will kind of... And I probably will throw a few polls of different kinds of games to do next. Maybe pick some out of different genres and then just kind of show them together and see what y'all will want to do or want to see. All of which are going to be games that I want to play, because sometimes I get into it and I start recording it and I don't like it, and then I'm like, I'm already 3 episodes in, I don't want to just drop it, and I lose interest. And that's kind of what happened with well, we'll get into that with 4, but that's pretty much when it comes to what's next. Is it's going to be, I'm going to throw out some polls, see what you guys want to see, and try to survive long enough to get them actually out. So on to number 3 with life. As you probably remember, I talked about constantly, multiple times, about making a schedule and so I can have constant uploads. And I'm like, okay, that will require having one day off to record all these videos, at least to cover a week. It won't be hard to cover a week. It takes 4 videos to cover a week, doing it every other day with some leeway here and there. Streams are incredibly hard, but trying to get that situated and put that out there. A lot of stuff has happened in life. I won't go into a lot of details, but it's full house, and which on days like today, it's really not that big of a problem. But it opens up a whole more stuff that can go on and take up days off and stuff like that. So my recording is really sporadic. So I'm really trying to make what I do actually record and what I put out be worth it. And I appreciate the patience and all that stuff. You guys ain't forgotten me. I was looking, I was like, you know what? I don't know. What am I going to record today? What am I going to record today? I got time finally. I'm so tired. Maybe I'll just take a nap. No, I gotta record. I got time. I gotta do this while I have time. So yeah, it's gonna be difficult, but I'm gonna keep plugging away at it. I hope I never get to a situation where I can only do one video a week. That will hurt my heart. Which there's nothing wrong with channels that do one video a week. It's just when you go from doing so much and you start dwindling down, it sucks. It sucks because you start seeing like I only can put out one a week and my quality is not great. I'm not talented. All right, so, but that also leads to a lot of other issues, such as number 4. I've had to shelf some projects and series and completely just kind of drop some projects and series. And I never say never. You never say I'm never coming back to it unless you just really don't like the game. There are some things that to move on, I don't want to be like, say for example, playing one game and everything happens and the next thing I know, for the rest of 2026 I'm trying to play through this one game, and I want to jump around a little bit to kind of keep things fresh, not just for y'all but for me. And I do want to reach the endings on some of these games. The Warhammer Age of Sigmar game, it was doing pretty well view wise, and I was enjoying it, but I just kind of lost interest after a while. It's one of those games, you know, the fish got off the hook, and I just kind of haven't really wanted to go back to it. So that one's shelved for now. The one I was most excited about to do that ended up giving me the biggest headache and the hardest time was my Romance 13 series, which unfortunately, as of right now, is shelved. I don't want to shelf it. I want to do more with it. And from anyone who talks to me outside of this knows that I will overcomplicate and make large lore dumps and stories and stuff like that. But I'm also do not want to release something that I do not like. If I make it and I see it and I'm like, that's pretty good, and then I go to sleep, wake up the next day, I look at it, I was like, that, what was I thinking? That's god awful. No one will ever see it. That is, I have very high standards when it comes to that. I have very high standards, very little ability. So it makes it difficult to actually release stuff like that, even though I really want to. So anyone who is really curious and wanting to see that, I'm very sorry. I will not say it will never happen. I will just say it is not in the foreseeable cards. I really hate that, and I deeply apologize about that. Other than that, I've made so many plans that just have not worked, that I need to focus on some of the things that do work. So that involves Nobunaga's Ambition. It's a game that I always love to play, and it's a game that I can constantly keep playing, always find time for. Because in all seriousness, there's not too much, even with the amount of like different kinds of editing and stuff that I do for when I did with the Fate of the Air and stuff like that, and the Retribution, that kind of stuff I really enjoyed. And I hope that y'all enjoyed it too with the way I'm doing it, because I want to move forward doing stuff like that. Maybe not for every run, but I would like to add a little bit more flair to it. Now, my question is for everybody, if you liked that series, and it's going to be put on a poll too, just for the people that maybe skip this episode and stuff like that, or skip this kind of video, which is fine, is what about that did you like and what did you not like? Because it is a decent amount of work for someone who's not skilled at any of it. for something that someone doesn't like, where can it improve? Are the recaps too long? Is it too clunky? Does it need something else to it? Is the opening title card work? The music I can't really do nothing with unless I try to find something, deal with flash drives and stuff like that to kind of move it, because I'm using just what Share Factory gave me, and they don't have a lot of good taste in music. And is this something that would kind of you'd like to see in other videos, other kinds, which I would be more than happy to maybe throw in some kind of openings and titles and stuff like that to fantasy style RPGs and stuff like that, because I feel like it enhances it a little bit more. The cutting between the dead spots into more of the action, if you guys like that, let me know. Like I said, stuff like that is important feedback for me to know. It's not broad feedback. It's not like, what do you think of everything I do? No, it's just this one type of video. Because if I focus on improving or perfecting any kind of videos, I really feel like Nobunaga's Ambition and it's getting to be Warhammer are the videos that I like to put out the most. They're the videos that probably most encompass this channel, and I'm pretty sure out of my 1,000+ videos that I put on this channel, Nobunaga's Ambition is a very big chunk of it. I'm gonna say at least over 50% of it, maybe even 60. I don't know the exact schematic, but now I'm kind of curious, but I ain't got the time to search through all those. So when it comes to the next Nobunaga's Ambition run, I want to do I like community runs for a lot of reasons, and I like both kinds, because I've noticed there's a lot of there's two different kinds of community runs. You know, you got the custom officers and you got the ones where other people are recording the same thing, trying the same challenge, the same run, or the same time frame that a lot of people in the circle have been doing. I really like custom officers, and I want to keep building up more custom officers, because I would love to do like a big battle royale with all of these officers that came from all these different series, and in just one like big video. But I need a lot of them. The more we have before I do that, the better, and we have a decent chunk. So with that in mind, I'm gonna probably look through all the different things, all the different kind of starting points, all the different clans and all that, and see just what exactly I would like to do. Pick maybe 3 of them, and then add a 4th that is going to be another community run, or a custom officer run in maybe a smaller clan or a more different situational stuff, because I really like earlier runs, and see just what kind of modifiers and stuff, and kind of build this up and see what we can do to make something really difficult. What I've learned, and what you will see soon, is do not ever say that something is not hard enough. I'll leave it at that. And yeah, that's going to be what I do for Nobunaga's Ambition. Now, like I said, I would love to go through and play Romance 8 again. I do want all that other fancy stuff, and I could get it on my PC, yeah, but money's a little tight right now. And if I do play Romance 8, I will end up drawing it out like I did with the last one. That was like 3 arcs of a family and a story, and I enjoyed that. But I don't know if everyone else did, but I enjoyed that. Seeing stuff like that, and that is always fun to me. You would think I'd be better at Crusader Kings, because that's basically kind of how that goes. But I'm not. I have no idea what I'm doing. It's an option, though. All right, so now we're just in the rambles. Always, quickly, thank you all for watching. If you watched this far, God bless you. I ramble through every single word and time of my life. I lose train of thought. I go off the rails. I don't even know what I'm talking about 90% of the time. And it's hard to rein myself back in. So If these monthly updates have been any informative or nice to just kind of listen to every now and then, I greatly appreciate all of you, and I appreciate the time you take to watch my stuff, because it's I don't know. Oh God. I don't really know how many more rambles or what I really have planned. We're off now. We're wandering in the field. We're off the beaten path. Don't know what to do next. I really want to get back. I really want to do some of these bigger series and I want to do more RPGs. I want to do like not so much JRPGs, but like honestly, CRPGs are real. I've always used them as a loophole between the whole I'll do strategy and stuff. Yeah, they're not using it as a loophole because it kind of is a strategy. But if you go by that, then turn-based RPGs are also strategies. You make choices and choose what skills to use and how to hoard your healing items until you really don't need them because you worked your healer to death throughout the entire game, and then they finally take it away, and you have all the healing items to fall back on. Stuff like that. Yeah. Maybe do a Baldur's Gate run at some point. If I do a Baldur's Gate run, that's a lot of time to dedicate to it too, for something that I don't know if anybody will want to see. I know some will want to see it. Some will want to play it. So there's that. Okay, so evidently before I even got into the rambles, we were already kind of having good time. Honestly, we were up to 16 minutes. This might end up in being one of the longest monthly updates I did. In the meantime, sorry, but that is all the time I will give it. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you all in the next one.